She's Leonora, Tosca, Cho-Cho-san, and according to Zubin Mehta, the Aida of the era. What is the thing that kept you going?
The most things to support me until now is only I love music. I love singing.
She never had any formal training in music, let alone singing, before the age of 18. Yet, after a mere month of preparation, she won a place at the Xi'an Conservatory of Music.
When I heard the first time in my life opera, even I didn't understand nothing, but when I heard the music, I cried. It makes me a great emotion. I think, oh, this is the most beautiful things of my life. I can study music.
Since then, she has set the opera world alight, from the hometown of Vecti in Parma to the Metropolitan Opera House of New York.
It is not easy life, it is a very special life, but it's a dream life.
Soprano Huie He, only on Icon. Welcome to Icon.
Okay, thank you.
You're now an established artist, a soprano, and who's traveling around the world, and you've worked with all these major opera houses around the world.
Yeah.
Is this what you wanted to be when you were little?
Oh no, absolutely no. I never dreamed about this life, but the life I just
came to you.
Yeah, really.
Before 18, you were just like any one of us, you know.
Yeah,
we go
sure.
to normal, regular
Yes.
high schools, and we get ourselves ready for the college entrance examination.
Yes, yes.
You were preparing for that too.
Yes.
But all of a sudden, you decided, oh, maybe music is what I was after at the time.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Oh, it is a very interesting story. My high school have one kind of gala in my school. I sing because I like to sing every day in my home, but I never sing in front of the people. My classmate said, "Oh, you have beautiful voice. You should to sing."
You didn't realize that yourself.
I don't know that about that. And I sing one Chinese song, and my mathematics teacher, the name is Yang Zhongqing.
Okay, still remember the name.
Yeah, of course.
Very important person in your life, right?
She's a very important person in my life. And she told me, I think you have beautiful voice. Your voice is like the famous singer Yin Xiumei.
Yeah, she's a very established artist.
Yeah, she said, my neighbor is a master of teacher of the voice, and you should come to see him. And when I arrived in front of my first teacher, he looked at me because I was very shy and I was 17 years old. He told me, "Oh, it is not possible. You study 1 month and you go to conservatory of music. It's too difficult. You should study with me at least 1 year."
That would be the natural response.
Yeah, and then maybe you can go to one music school, not conservatory music. It's too big for you. And please sing for me. And I sing one song, and he said, "Oh, please sing another song." And I sing another song. And he said, "Oh, I think you should to go Xi'an Conservatory of Music this year."
And that's it.
Yeah, from beginning my father is not agree with me to study music.
Yeah.
Because my father is a doctor and he would like I study something
medicine.
Medicine, more serious and more safe for the life. After 1 week, my parents said, "Okay, you like so much music, you do what you want."
They're very open-minded.
Yes, and then my father accompanied me to Xi'an to make the exam. For me, the first time to enter in conservatory music, it is a very strange thing. When I heard the first time in my life opera, it is in conservatory music. And I don't understand what the meaning of Italiano, the language.
Canto, okay.
I don't know the story. But even I didn't understand nothing. But when I heard the music of the voice, of the sound of the singer, I cry. It makes me a great emotion. I think, oh, this is the most beautiful things of my life. I can study music. You know, after the Conservatory Music, I became the most hard work student of our Conservatory Music.
Because you didn't have the basic knowledge even at the time.
Yes, I studied a lot. Every day I studied very hard. In the last year of the Conservatory Music, the Conservatory make me to as teacher.
You stayed at the conservatory
yeah.
to teach.
And my student is 25 years old. I was 22 years old. And they don't believe me.
Absolutely, you were just too young to be a teacher.
I'm too young.
So teaching was not something you were after at the time.
It's like a job. I teach, but I really continue my study because it's 4 years in conservatory is not enough. I continue every day as the same student in conservatory during I teach.
Right.
But I study a lot every day again, and then I go to I went to make a lot of competition in China.
Why did you want to attend so many competitions?
Because in that time there have only way to have chance to sing is to make competition for young singer. Because that time is not now in China. Now in China they have a lot of theater in NCPA, in Shanghai Grand Theater, a lot of big cities they have theater. But in that time, 1996, 1998, they have in China there only 1 or 2 production of year in China.
In 1 year in the whole country. There is a hiatus of like 4 to 6 years in between your graduation and winning the first prizes at the time. Yeah. You didn't basically win anything. No. Were you a bit disappointed by yourself at the time? Did you say, well, maybe it's too much, I'll just go back to teaching? That
6 year is a really hard, difficult year for my life because I never have chance to sing really on the stage. I go to the competition almost, I never
every year, but never
win. And
the prize.
I'm very depressed and a lot of stress. Also for my life, also for the career. I don't know how. Maybe I think about maybe I'm not fit to be singer.
You thought about that?
Yeah, I think many times. I think of also give up my way. But when I think about give up my way to be singer, I'm very sad. Really very sad. I don't know the way what is the way for my life. But I know when I singing, I just put a lot of heart and a lot of emotion for my voice.
Well, I can kind of understand it. I mean, as a young singer, you worked so hard and that was a life-changing decision you made, and so far everything went quite well, except that breakthrough you were looking for and didn't come, and must be very frustrated.
Yeah. It is really hard for me. You know, my life is very simple because I was in this school to another school and to another school. I never go out of the school, and that makes me always like a student. Until now, the part difficult is I don't understand why I don't win if I sing better than her, than others. Why I don't win? And it is what one period is really hard for me.
Did you doubt yourself, say, probably, you know, I'm not good enough?
Yeah, many times.
Many times?
Many times, yes.
So what is the thing that kept you going, kept you doing what you were doing at the time?
The most things to support me until now is only I love music. I love singing. I really love this art. I cannot give up time to not to sing. For me, it's so beautiful. So it is. I can explain with the music, with the voice, for my from my heart to the people. Especially for me, it's important because I need this. It is. I need this way to explain myself.
In our life, we always have our ups and downs, and those were like, you know, the down years, say, in your life, in your career.
Yeah.
But you didn't actually wait that long, 6 years. It was just 4 years, actually, because in 1998, you got your break, right? That was the audition in Shanghai
for Aida.
For Aida.
Yes.
That was your first Aida.
Yes,
at
this
the
is
time.
my first Aida at that time. This is a big change of my situation because they choose me as Aida when I was so young. I was 26, I think. It's to on the stage, the first time on big stage, really good production. It is a Florence production. It's a really beautiful Italian style. Aida is for me. I was always every day is like drunk.
You didn't even believe in that.
I didn't even believe that. I remember I singing every day, all the opera. I never feel tired. I just feel it's like
So happy.
Yeah, so happy. Yes.
1998, you got your first chance to perform your Aida for the first time, to be working with international artists.
Yeah.
And then you continued attending many competitions, this time international competitions.
Yes.
And you started winning those prizes, right?
Yes.
Including the one with Domingo.
Yes. I didn't think I will win the competition because I even not win in China. And for me, I just think about I will go to Los Angeles to sing in front of this big person. First, I will go to sing for them and to get some advice from them, and then I will learn from other young artists because some young singers. Because I would like to see how about others.
So you still saw it as a learning opportunity rather than, you know, a chance to win a prize or something.
I never think I will win. I want to just to open my eyes to see outside how about others, and I want to sing in front of the jury to give me some advice about my singing. Yeah.
And you won the second prize.
I win the second prize. Oh, this is for me is a big gift for my life, and then open my really career in international career.
Well, that two major international competition and the two major prizes, once again, changed your life.
After I win the prizes, I begin my really career.
International
career. My debut is in Parma,
In Italy.
In Italy, in Reggio di Parma, in
That's
Italy.
Verdi's hometown.
Yeah, you know, that's Verdi hometown. Is you know, all of the world, the singer want the dream to sing in Italy, and the most difficult theater in Italy is Parma, and the most popular opera in Italy is Tosca.
And you started
And
your international career there.
Yes, I start my international career in that moment to sing the most difficult theater in Italy, because even the famous singer singing in Scala, they are afraid of to sing in Parma because the audience is so special. If they don't satisfied with the singer, they will speak.
They will show it.
Yeah, they will show you they don't like you. I think the experience in Parma is I never forgot, because it is a so special period for me. I think it is a spring festival in China at that time. It's the first time I come out from China. I leave my parents and I stay alone in Italy, and even I don't speak Italian, but I learned the score with the dictionary, and I know every note what it means, every word what it means. But I speak only English. I don't speak Italian, and I was second cast. And one day before my performance, I go to see the first cast performance. It is a terrible situation, because the audience, they speak and they laugh. They are not quiet with the performance. When I saw that, I said, "Oh, I don't know what happened tomorrow for me. I'm so afraid of." And then, because the second cast in Italy means you have not enough rehearsal. You work very little. The most of the time you just to stay there to see other people work. You just to learn, and very less rehearsal. In that time, I have very lucky things. I have the most important Tosca in that time. The maestro Raina Kabiwanska, she teach me how to act Tosca.
She was your coach.
She's my coach, and she teach me everything. Before I enter the curtain, I think about who is Tosca. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm Huie. I'm from China. I don't know what I will go to in the theater. How the people, I don't know. But I think about Tosca is the most famous singer in the story. So who is my best singer for me? Maria Callas. Okay, now forgot Huie He. You are Maria Callas. I said, oh, go do as Maria Callas, and then I found a support from my heart to be not as I forgot myself, and to be as another person. And then I go out with the voice, Mario, 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 and I go into the stage. And my performance is a miracle. The people is so quiet. And after my aria, Vici d'arte, they have big long applause. I know they like me. And then
you made it.
Yeah, I made it. When I go out from the stage, every people of the theater, they applaud for me. This is my first experience in outside of China to get a success. After the success, I got a lot of invitation from Italy, from Verona from Turin, from Torre del Lago. From you know, my career is really start very quickly.
So that was indeed a breakthrough.
Yeah, in the first period it's difficult for me because I just every opera is debut. In 1 month, every month I have new debut. It is big stress. I learn. I work so hard. I just sleep 4 hours a day. Every day I was studying in the library of my agent. my career grew up very quickly. In 2004, I sing in the Staatsoper of Vienna. In 2006, I sing in Opera Bastille. 2008, every year in Arena di Verona, in München, in Berlin, and 2010 in Metropolitan Opera. And then my career is really start from Parma and grew up very quickly.
Right after Palma, everything happened, so naturally. You got the invitations from all these major opera houses.
Yeah.
Looking back again, looking back at yourself at the age of 18, you were still far away from this life you're now living.
Sure.
And then all of a sudden, maybe out of the words, just because of the words said by your mathematics teacher, and then that changed your life. From that place to where you are today. What do you think are the main reasons that contributed to your success?
The main reason for my success, I think, only I love music, I love sing. This is the only one reason. I never think about to be star. I think about to be star, but it's not so important to be a good singer.
Singing is always the first place.
Singing is the first important for me, to be singing very well. Even in the performance, I got big success. The audience standing ovation, even the critical, the wonderful performance, good compliments. But I know exactly what is the things I didn't do well, and I always think about what is the not good things I should be changed to be better and better every performance. It's just my dream to be really good singer. Is only my dream.
You're always critical on yourself.
Yes, very much.
Well, to be a successful singer, then that means you have to travel all the time, from one theater to another, from one country, one city to another.
Yes, it is not easy life. It is a very special life, but it's a dream life. It's a beautiful life with a lot of lonely, with a lot of sacrifice. It's difficult, but it's really beautiful.
Exactly. That means you don't really have a normal life like other women, like your sisters, your brothers.
It means you're far from your country, far from your family, far from your friends, far from everybody. You are alone for do only things to be singer. It is a life is really hard. It's difficult, but I think also it is necessary, because I think to be singer is if your everything is perfectly. It's not good, because to be singer you have to feel the heart of the part of the life, to be singing your voice to give some special things to your voice.
What about your parents, and what do they say?
My parents are really proud of me. They are very happy about my career, but they are a little bit afraid of I'm always alone. They want to. I have a normal life with family, with a husband. But for now, for my career, it's difficult to stay with someone because I always travel. This month I'm in this city, another month another city, and I always the time I should study, I should prepare the performance. This is my way.
Your life.
Yes.
But have you ever thought about it? Maybe one day, you would go back to that normal life like anyone else would have.
Oh, of course, because I don't know how long time I can keep of my career, but I will do the most longest possible. But if one day my voice beginning very not beautiful, I will stop my career and to come back to Xi'an Council for Music to teach.
You're the professor anyway
now. Yeah. I would like to give my big experience for the young singer. Also, I will get a normal life to stay with everybody as others. But now I think is my main responsibility to be a good singer.
You have a very tight schedule. Your time has your time has been fully booked. You're always on the road. But the thing is, you enjoy it. You enjoy what you're doing.
Yes. The true things from beginning I'm against of this life because it's so hard for so hard for the life. It is full of sacrifice. But now I learn from this life and I'm enjoying of this life.
Great, thank you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Virgine do